So yesterday was truly one of the most insane days for music I feel like we've seen in a long time. Like, truthfully, I can't believe what I was seeing. I couldn't believe it. I reacted to the Kendrick diss track during my normal recording session that I did. Sat down, recorded, did the rest of my videos, and as I kind of said, I then sat down. I was like watching a basketball game. It's kind of just laying down, whatever. Gonna put out the videos the next day. Then I go on Twitter. I see Drake dropped a response, a 7-minute response. So I gotta go listen. Of course, I gotta listen. So I, run back over. My bed's right there. So that's not like I went too far. But so I came back and sat down, turned all my lights and stuff back on, turned my computer on computer was whatever, and got everything ready. Recorded that reaction. Then I took everything back down, got my memory card on my camera, got everything ready, was starting to start the process of editing these videos, because I was like, shit, I gotta get these videos out, because I think it would be good for the channel and whatever. They didn't do the best. I thought they'd do a little better, but I was like, I don't care. I wanted to put these out, so I put them out. Then, as I'm already doing stuff, getting ready, I go back down, lay back down, and I see a Kendrick dropped again. And by the time I saw it, I had already put all my shit away. I was already it was already late enough to where I was like, I don't really want to do another video right now, so I'll just do it in the morning. So now here we are. Here we are. Kendrick responded again. 3 diss tracks in one day is insane. But 3 massive diss tracks. So I don't know. We'll see what's going on with this one. Drake made it sound like in the end of that one song of Family Matters. Isn't that what it was called? He made it sound like he was going on vacation after this, and that meaning he's not doing another track. But I don't know. I've heard some things about this diss track that, he might have to respond to. You might not be able to just let that slide. So I don't know. Hopefully Drake is back in the studio already, or back to writing, or whatever it is. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to check this out, man. I can't believe this has been an absolutely insane day. So this song is called Meet the Grams by Kendrick. And sorry the fan is still on. It's too hot, guys. I'm sorry. I know the fan is on and it's kind of annoying. I heard it in my other videos. But I have the overhead fan on. It's just too fucking hot in here if I don't have that on. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. But anyway, let's go.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father, let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man, your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind them. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym member.
Yo, what the hell is up with all these dudes with the Ozempic thing, man? Because what is up? Because Drake mentioned it in his song too, about Rick Ross. But why would he mention that if Drake was also taking Ozempic? Why the fuck did he mention it? What is up with everybody taking Ozempic these days? Bro, just go and I know I'm not one to talk about weight loss, blah 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 blah. I get it, whatever. But I'm trying to lose weight, but I feel I want to do it the more natural way. I'm trying to just go to the gym and eat less and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go on take some pills and are gonna fuck up my system. But what is up with everyone doing that shit? I don't understand.
Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treat your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. Lot of superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with all the girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotion, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of an info fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being the beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO that he keep on a monthly allowance.
Bro. Okay, so first of all, I feel like Kendrick is coming for like the sick tendencies. Cause I mean, we were wondering if he was gonna bring up any of the like these weird things that, cause like remember there was that thing with Millie Bobby Brown that Drake had. There was that one like Instagram girl that like Drake was like hanging out with, and like they like had a picture in like 2016 when she was like 16 years old or whatever, and like they had like a picture, which is like not that crazy to have like a picture together, but then like it was like fast forward to 2020 and it's like they like went on a date or some shit, and it's kind of like god damn, because yeah, she would have been 20 then, but they had a picture in 2016, meaning like it almost like a he waited type shit, which is like I mean I don't know, man, I don't know, but and then like he said you have sex offenders signed to OVO. Like, oh my god, dude, what the fuck is going on?
Fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. There's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos, sell themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister.
Whoa. So Kendrick thinks that Drake leaked his own video to like so that women would like what they see. Like, you know, we talked about it in the other video that I posted last night. You know, the Drake video where he was on the, you know, whatever, his leaked video. So Kendrick thinks he leaked it himself to then like entice women to like want to like sleep with him or whatever. Because, you know, some women like, you know, whatever, I don't know, you know, because he's got a fucking hog. I mean, let's be 1000% honest. Like, and so to entice them to sleep with him or whatever. And then he said, women listening to your music, to his music, is doing nothing but harming your fellow sister. Like, you're just boosting that ego, making him get more money, and it's hurting like all the rest of the women in the world. This is insane. This is actually insane.
Leak videos, sell themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister. Or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mine. The embassy about to get raided too, it's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too, if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe.
This one is insane. This is actually insane.
Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit to much but his music, yeah, that's for sure. He a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs. Try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own.
Okay, so this is the one I've been seeing a lot. This is the one I've been seeing is like Kendrick basically is trying to say that Drake has a daughter that no one knows about. So I seen this one already. Like that Drake has a daughter and he's just been like ignoring her for his whole life or her whole life, whatever. Like this is actually, if this is true, this is insane. Because this is the same shit that Pusha T did, remember? I mean, Pusha T did the same thing and he exposed Adonis. And like, and now Drake's like pretty public with Adonis and all that shit. So now Kendrick is saying like Drake has some daughter. Drake apparently like he responded on his Instagram and was kind of like, or he like quoted I don't know if he like took like a comment or something, and basically saying like that ain't true, like the daughter thing ain't true. But it's like, Drake, you're worried about the wrong thing. Like, yes, obviously if he has a daughter and he's been like absent in her life, that's fucked. That's super fucked. But Drake, bro, we're talking about not only, the daughter thing is one thing. This man has been calling you a pedophile for 3 minutes. You're not going to say anything about these. Like, I mean, geez. Again, you have to respond. To this one especially. You cannot sit here and let Kendrick do this. If you have to respond. You can't leave now and take a vacation, because then you're going to lose again, just like you did to Pusha T. Like, you have to respond to these, man. You have to respond. You can't do these goofy Instagram stories. You have to respond.
She'll be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you, or at your 11th birthday singing poems with you. Instead, he being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks, examples that you don't deserve. I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind, cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself, sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace, this the reason I made Mr. Morale, so our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something, it's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing man, cause it's felt behavior. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is, just play this song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the Grams.
Because More Life is his album? Oh my god.
Dear Hybrid, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash your party, but truthfully I don't have a hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand, cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca, strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you, cause I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance, let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend, no culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother, identities on the fence. Don't know which family will love you. The skin that you living in is compromised and personas can't channel your masculine. Even when standing next to a woman, you a body shamer. You go hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You embarrassed of them, that's not right, that ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off, I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in, cause you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense, all is perjury. You lied about your ghost riders. You lied about your crew members, they all pussy. You lied on them, I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle, this a long life battle with yourself.
Oh my god. Bro, I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, I really think, like, after after Drake dropped that track, I was like, I think Drake won this. But then Kendrick comes back with this, and I don't even, like, bro. He said you have a gambling problem, a drinking problem, a pill popping problem. He said he has all these things. He says he's a deadbeat. He has lots of kids that like won't ever, he says he has all the, like, not only a daughter, but like other kids that they probably don't know about. Like, he's saying he's a bad influence. He said he's a pedophile. Like, all these things he said in here were just insane. And the way that he layered it too, like he started off by talking directly to Adonis, which again, at first I was kind of like, bringing the kids into it I don't really love, because I think like you should separate, you know, their families. But then they both started coming at each other's families. So at this point it's like, you know, I mean, and that's the thing, when Kendrick kind of like hinted at it a little bit, you know, Kendrick was like, you know, Adonis, like, or like, I got a son to raise, you don't know nothing about that. Like, does he kind of does, but he kind of doesn't at the same time, because like, this man's always gone, always touring, always this, always that. And then like, where's Adonis in this, you know what I'm saying? And then he disregarded Adonis for a long time until Pusha T brought him, you know, like, I don't know. And then, you know, Drake came after Kendrick's family in the video that I posted, you know, in the last song. He said some like, you know, first of all, he said he cheated on his wife, he beat his wife. He said his kids might not even be his. They think like his, I think the head of his company was like sleeping with his girl, and it might be his kid or whatever the fuck. And it's like, so now he's going, and I'm assuming that, I mean, I would assume that this song has been already done. Clearly, he didn't record and mix and post all that shit in 1 hour. But like, he was probably just waiting and seeing what Drake would say. And the fact that Drake said all this crazy ass shit in his response, he's like, all right, put this one out. It's insane. It's actually insane. I mean, Drake has to respond. He has to respond. You can't let this shit slide. You cannot let someone, first of all, call you a deadbeat dad, saying you have a daughter out there that you never spoke about or never cared about or anything like that. That's one. But you have to talk about the pedophile allegations. You have to speak about that. You can't let someone just sit here and call you a fucking pedophile on the internet and just let it slide. You cannot. You can't. Unless it's true. I mean, again, there has been some real weird shit with Drake. We've always seen it. We've been seeing it. You know, first of all, like, going on dates with these, like, models, Instagram models, whatever it is, that are, like, 19, 20. When dude is, like, 30-something. It's like, it's a little weird, bruh. It's a little weird. I'm sorry, and I know like age gaps are always a thing, and it's always like this controversial. I don't think it's when you're past like 25 years old, even like past like 23-ish. I would say I'm saying I think 25. After the age of 25, I don't think age gap really matters that much, because I think when you get to 25, you've kind of like matured enough to where like you're like, okay. Before 25, like, you're still like, I mean, you're in that like college age, whatever. But for someone 38 to be like, even going on a date with someone who's 20, it's just, it always gives me like a weird vibe. But then, like I said, that one, I think she's a model. I don't really know. But like, everyone kept bringing it up. Like, he went on a date with her in 2020. He like rented out some bullshit because he's rich as shit. He can do whatever he wants. He rented out some bullshit. Then like, took her on a date, but then had a picture with her in 2016 when she was 16 years old. And then fast forward to 2020, they're going on a date. It's just weird. And then he was like hanging out with Millie Bobby Brown when she was like 15. Like, it was just a bunch of weird shit. Like hanging out with someone under the age of 18, it doesn't matter. Like, that is just gross in any sense of the word. Anyway, and there's no way to justify any of that. There's no way. So it's weird. Like, we already knew Drake was weird, and that shit is crazy, but Kendrick went nuclear, man. Kendrick went nuclear. And I mean, this is, at this point, you got to keep going. You can't let someone talk about your name like this and not respond. So hopefully we expect another Drake track soon, but we'll see. But anyway, for now, that's going to be it. If you guys did like, please leave a like, please subscribe. Original videos in the description down below if you'd like to check that out for yourself. And until next time, it's your boy, King Voice Productions.
My love's like a black hole sun, so bright when it burns, so dark when it's done. So hard to relate to one when I find myself tripping off that blunt. Tripping off this blunt, so I might be blunt if I do confront you.